A man shook a bottle over and over, licking it until he finally got a few drops of water. But instead of quenching his thirst, he only felt thirstier. The man was desperate. This was already the 6th day he had been trapped. He had accidentally gotten stuck in a room on the 35th floor, and no matter how much he shouted, no one came to save him. The faucet had no water, so he had no choice but to turn to a yellow liquid he found. The man felt disgusted, but to survive, he drank it. After swallowing it, he rushed to the bathroom and threw up. He felt even weaker now. A few days later, just as he was losing hope, he heard the sound of rain outside. He ran to the balcony, stuck his head out, and tried to catch raindrops in his mouth. This was too slow, so he grabbed a small pot and poured the rainwater straight into his mouth. The exhaustion of the past few days faded instantly. He gathered every bottle he could find, then opened the toilet's water tank. Using a cloth bag and a tube, he directed water from the tank into a bucket. Soon, he had collected a full bucket of water. He even dragged out the refrigerator. Using the tube, he filled it with water from the tank. Now, at least, he didn't have to worry about water. Then, a bird flew into the room. The man took aim with a slingshot and easily killed it. After roasting it over a fire, he set it on a rack and went to the kitchen to grab a plate. But when he returned, he saw a rat gnawing at the bird. The same rat had already eaten his last few crackers. Furious, the man chased the rat around before finally calming down. To survive, he picked up the leftover meat and forced himself to eat it. Slowly, the man adjusted his mindset. He knew no one was coming to save him. If he wanted to live, he had to rely on himself. From what he had observed, the 30th floor balcony had no railing. If he could climb down from there, he still had a chance. He decided to act. Using a piece of metal from the air conditioner, he began cutting through the bars. Little by little, he worked. When he was hungry, he ate ants. When thirsty, he drank rainwater. At night, he heated the bars with fire and hammered at them with a small pot. After several days, the bars were still barely damaged, only a small crack had formed. But the man refused to give up. Every day, he imagined what life would be like once he escaped. He didn't want to die. But the rainwater he had collected had gone bad and was undrinkable. He broke down again. This time, he stopped cutting. Instead, he kicked the bars over and over, unleashing his rage. To his shock, the bars finally gave way. The man was surprised but quickly turned serious. Climbing down would be even more dangerous. Now, he had to be extra careful. Do you think the man managed to escape?